beautiful piece of art by Rachel Simmons. She's a local artist, and this is the first piece that I've seen of hers. I was at the third Thursday at the Avalon Gallery last month, it was, and her piece was on display there, and I couldn't stop looking at it, and it just made me kind of go inside in a way that I haven't maybe ever. And I've been writing about it, not about it, but I've been writing in response to it ever since I've seen it. And it's called The Wonder-Sorrow Experiment. And this piece is called 15 Ways of Viewing Wonder and Sorrow. And it's a response. 1. The needle in. The nurse says, don't look. I imagine red, soft like cardinals. I close my eyes. This is what it feels like to merge two worlds, skin and metal, vein and needle. And when the pool of my body becomes an ocean flattened, I remember your hands on your belly, teaching me what it means to be human. Post you and you, I do not know what to make of my days. They are wild, like neon flowers pressed to tongue, and they are just as wild without you as they were with you. But there is a certain weight to my days now, a certain taste, a connection to a space where a needle and arm is simply story on paper. And I say to myself as the nurse presses the needle in, I say, give it to me, give it to me. You have no idea how much has changed. 2. And when I woke up in that room made for 2 young boys, I knew who I was in that moment. A woman full of home. A woman longing to take the home she has made herself into and extend it to another woman she would call her partner, the children they would have together. When I woke up, I noticed one of the boys kept a box of tissues in his bed, books. I made his bed, folded 2 of his stray t-shirts, and went to the bottom bunk, which was much more full. I placed the stuffed animals near the headboard, smoothed the wrinkles out of the sheets. I knew the boys would come home to this, and I felt happy. A woman ready to extend. This is who I have become. 3. And today I have never felt a greater pain of absence. I say good morning to the clouds as if they are you. The light is the same light, and it's a beautiful light, but the way birds fly, that is different. The way I photograph the city from the top floor, the way I say goodnight to air and return, hear not your voice, but instead the stretch of God. 4. Last night I dreamt I swam in the roughest of rivers. I fell, swam hard, the opening of my life, the arrow. I can go now, I can move, but only forward, only there, to that place where mud burns fast, water and fire and earth. In a dream I had on Monday, Marina Abramovic taught me how to stand on my head in the mud, a thick burning mud, and I said, if we cannot create lever out of mud, we have nothing. And she said my art was too still, all too still. I told her I was trying. 5. I have heard everything there is to hear in this moment. The sound of the cardinal's wing, the wheat fields below red body, the women of my youth. I am flying. I am not alone. I am transforming. I imagine her windows lit, a certain warmth. 6. What I would give to rest my cheek on her thigh. 7, I have to go far this time. 8, what if I told you, everyone in this room, that this would be the last thing I ever read to you here in this place? What if it were true? What if this were my last? 9, I miss her, 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 I miss her a lot. I miss her, I miss her, I'm okay. 10, what I would give. 11, all that I have to give. 12, one day my body will hold the life of another. 13, it will. 14, I dreamt of a nest last night filled with baby birds. They were hungry and they were safe. This is 15. What if I told you, everyone in this room, that this would be the last thing I ever read to you here in this place? Look at me. I am here. What if I told you this was my last time? What would you do?